Sunday morning feeling. It's Monday morning feeling. Yeah, been having the last few days been quite long duties. Been at work a long time, so when you come home it's hard to sort of, you know, eat the right time. You're supposed to eat about 3 hours before you go to bed. That's the minimum. If you eat like too close to bedtime, it doesn't really help you. Anyway, let's get going. Just arrived at the garage. I'm lucky today. I'm parked on the main road. It's Sunday. We've got the red routes here in London, but weekdays we can't park here, but on Sunday we can. So got a short walk in to get signed on. Hope everyone's doing well. I must say I'm feeling pretty tired. Yeah, I need to get some water before I go out, and yeah, so hopefully I sort of perk up as the day goes on. That's what normally happens to me. I'm not really much of a morning person, but improving. I'm improving, always about improving, trying to get better. Not trying, but getting better. 136 on its way. I'm looking at my yeah, I caught you swearing on my I think I'm putting on YouTube now. Catch you swearing. How many jagging? Yeah, so I've got this duty. I'm already signed on, as you can tell. Hey Donovan. 7-11. My bus has been out already, so I don't need to check it. I finish 16:19, so I've got 3 rounds the 47, 3 rounds to Shoreditch and back. Yeah, it's my bus. So this one's been out already, so I'm just gonna go and do my thing. I'm leaving 7:11. Yeah, when a bus has been out already, all we have to do is a quick walk around the bus, make sure like there's no damage or things like that, because the other driver's been out before. So just quickly do that, walk around, and even do a walk up inside the bus and make sure there's no lost property there. I think the driver that brings it in is supposed to check that, but I normally give it a little check anyway. I'm in Shoreditch now. I want to say a little bit about this machine, the ETM machine. Every time you get to the other end of the route, you have to reset it. And then that puts in the details for that trip. So for example, it's got the trip numbers 18. So that corresponds to the card, duty card, where it says trip number 18, which is trip number 18. I went out on trip number 15, now it's 18. Now the trips are counted according to the amount of buses on the road, so each bus each bus clocks a trip throughout the day. So the trips have been counted between the 10, if there's 10 buses, the trips will be counted. So if one bus leaves 8 o'clock from Catford and another bus leaves 8:04 from Shoreditch, then that'd be trip 1 and 2. 35 just gone. One of the things a bus driver has to consider is that the trip times vary from different times of the day. So early in the morning you may get shorter trip times because there's less traffic on the road and there should be less people. That's the theory. These trip times are actually worked out. I think they have people, certain people go on the buses to measure the times, and they sort of give you an average. So today I had just I think it's an hour to get up here, where this trip can be up to an hour and a half sometimes, depending on the time of the day and the time and which day in the week it is. So you measure your trip time, basically simple. 7:11 I left, and I had to get at 8:09, so that's basically gave me gave me 58 minutes to get up here. Sometimes I don't make it, but today I came in 8:11, so I literally came in 2 minutes late, which is an hour to get up here. There was quite a lot of people, and I was back on my MDT. I was further back, but then I was 5 bars, which is in the middle, about halfway through the journey, so everything was lining up nicely. So the bus in front was running about 2 minutes late, and I was only 2 minutes late, so it's equal. The main thing is to keep it equal, so that if a passenger misses a bus, they'll have exactly 12 minutes, 8 minutes, depending on the time. Depending on the time of the day, the buses may run 12-minute gap, 8-minute gap, depending on the route also. So I had to use the bathroom. This beautiful hotel. Wait a minute. How's it going, Ben? I've got to literally go in a minute. I want to eat some plums. I've got about 3 plums to eat. Trying to keep healthy.
What happened to the full pack?
Nah, I left the 4th one for when I get back down. See you later, my man. Okay. Well, I'm back at Catford, and I got in 9:26. It's supposed to be 9:29, so 3 minutes early. Not too bad. That's good. Another smooth trip. Nothing really happening. Just, yeah, quite busy. Busy for the time of the day, but not too bad. Well, if you want to say being busy is bad, I don't think it is bad to be busy, but it's good to have a good mixture of quietness and busy times. Yeah, you know, sometimes with this job you go to one end of your trip and you might not remember much about the journey, because it's just one of those things, you know. Some people say they forget the whole journey, but sometimes there's significant things or little things that you remember. One thing that happened I thought was quite interesting was this woman, she got on at Surrey Quays Park with her two girls. I sensed that she was a tourist. There's a lot more tourists probably booking Airbnb just outside of the centre of London, and so she got off at Monument. But when I was coming back, she was on the other side. I picked them up again, and I knocked the window. I said to her, "Are you going back?" She didn't quite understand, so I sort of did a hand signal, and she goes, "Oh, everything was closed." So wherever she went to see, her and the girls, she probably got up a bit too early and had to go back to wherever she was staying in Surrey Quays. Yeah, I think I'm a person, I do notice people. I'm definitely a people's person, and yeah, so I notice things like that. So I have 17 minutes roughly to go back out. Boy, the sun is out real strong today, and it's only after 9. I'm gonna go to the shop, get something to eat. I try to walk in between the stand times. If I get a long stand time, I'll try to go for a walk. I've got one of those Apple Watches, so I try to watch my steps, because this job is sitting down all the time, so really got to sort of be conscious about walking. You know, I could do better, but I'm trying. I'm gonna do better. Yeah, I don't want to put on no weight or nothing like that. I'm trying to keep myself as healthy as I can. I tell you, it's really hard to find a healthy snack. I'm gonna get myself a spice bun. It's not that healthy, but just something to fill the gap. I haven't even got no lunch today, and my canteen is closed. So anyway, I'm gonna have this. I think I might buy something like this for lunch and do a little mix up. Fillet mackerel with some black-eyed peas. My thing is, I've got nothing to mix it in. Whoops, sorry, my man. What kept you, man?
Kept me?
You're early, innit?
Yeah, about 6 minutes.
Not
too bad.
I was about 3 early.
Yeah, about 6 minutes early, but you know, one of those annoying wheelchair users where they're just literally sitting as you're pulling the ramp out.
Okay.
So then he's blocked it. So he's had to come back in and go back out.
Oh, jeez.
Right, Catford. But never mind.
Okay.
Still doing your big then.
Yeah. The wheelchair guys are gonna look out for you now because you're gonna be on YouTube.
Just got off at the last stop as well.
Okay, man. Nice one.
Have a good one.
See you, man.
See you later.
Right. Cancel that. The road has just been reopened. Cancel that. Thank you. Exeter Road, all reopened. Anything else?
Too funny. I missed most of that, but I've just coming back into the bus and NMCC, that's the network management, NMCC, Network Management Control Center. They've just gone through this diversion for some buses up at the city somewhere, I think it was, and it's taken quite a bit of time to go through the diversion, and then he's probably got a call or some message saying it's been cancelled, so the road's open now. That's what happens on this one sometimes. Sometimes you get a diversion for your route, you start panicking thinking, I don't know that diversion, it could be quite a long one. And then you get halfway up the road and the road's open again. So it's good not to panic, just take your time. Well, I've only got 30 seconds to get out of here. I've just come in, so I should have been here 11 o'clock. But it's actually 11:11. This is when the trip time's too short. Anyway, a lot more people's out and the traffic is built up now. Watching England. Looks like they've only got, how many minutes? 10 minutes left. That's it. England's lost. Oh man. My last bit, 2017, leaving 13:26. Is that my leader? Oh, I'm not showing anything at the back there. Should be a 47. I finished. What a long day. It seemed long. Anyway, I better go and have my cards in. I'm not going to say much, I'm a bit late, so I need to get home. One of ours, advertising the energy company. Another day finished and over. Just going to go to my car and get home as soon as I can. Yeah, that last trip coming from Shoreditch was absolutely busy. When I got to Liverpool Street, I almost filled up my bus with mainly, I'm assuming, a lot of tourists or just people just out having a good time up the city. The city was just rammed because lovely weather out there. And it's good to see people just enjoying themselves. Sometimes I'm thinking to myself, I'm driving a bus and people out there having a good time. Yeah, so I get envious sometimes. But yeah, the bus was full and I had a full pack right up to London Bridge, right down to Jamaica Road.
in Bermondsey. So yeah, there was a woman at what bus stop was this? Grace Church Street Monument. That's before London Bridge. Tried to get on with a wheelchair, but there was two buggies. Normally what we have to do in that case is really say to them, because the buggy's on already, I just told the woman that I would call my controllers to say that, to save the next bus for her, to save the space. So that's what I did.